It was a closed-door meeting today with the KC Board of Police Commissioners. It's not clear exactly what was discussed during that meeting, but commissioners did issue a statement trying to clear up some perceived confusion related to Police Chief Rick Smith's upcoming departure. Fox 4's Jacob Kittelstad joins us now live from police headquarters. Jake, there's been a lot of public back and forth over why Chief Smith is leaving.
Yes, that's right, Krista. Last week, the big question was, is Rick Smith being forced to step down? Or put a different way, is Chief Rick Smith going willingly, or will this be a longer drawn-out conflict? Now, today's statement from the Board of Police Commissioners attempts to clear up some of those questions.
There's people that are happy with me and there's others that are not, and I completely get that.
That was Chief Smith June of last year, following local protests at the plaza following the death of George Floyd. He faced harsh criticism at the time, calls for resignation. However, he remained. But now, since word of his departure broke last Tuesday, questions surround why Chief Rick Smith is leaving and what the context was of discussions leading to that decision. Was Chief Smith forced out by the board, or was he always planning to retire on this timeline and announce it in this way? Today, the Board of Police Commissioners put out a list of 5 statements which they say are the facts of the matter. Number 1, the board never underlined, had a vote to terminate Chief Smith. 2, Chief Smith has long planned to retire after approximately 5 years a chief, culminating his 35 years of loyal service to the department. 3, Chief Smith will stay at least through the current budget process. 4, Chief Smith remains in good standing with the Board of Police Commissioners. And finally, 5, no further information will be provided at this time. Chief Smith has independently, with Fox 4 News, confirmed his plans to move on, aligning with these comments from the board. However, it is still unclear if members of the Board of Police Commissioners pressured Smith to make his decision, something that could happen without a public discussion or vote. And while we don't know exactly what discussions were had during this closed-door session of the Board of Police Commissioners, Mayor Quinton Lucas did hint at the idea that they may also be talking about the budget. However, the statement that they put out after the fact only dealt with Chief Smith's employment. Jacob Kittelstad, Fox 4, working for you.